Alright guys, so welcome back once again. So we've collected all the golden bolts and the other specials, whether you guys watched me do that or not. So we have all the golden bolts for all of the areas except the robot factory, or robot planet Core 2. There's one in there we're missing because we can't get into the locked door. But we're gonna jump to Drex Fleet and head on out to our next mission now. So we're looking for a gigantic laser that's just gonna destroy the other planet in this orbit. Ah, which was Veldin. It's our home planet. That's what it was. I knew our home planet worked into that somehow. I couldn't remember exactly how. It's been a few days worth of bolt collecting and secret finding. You know, for a fleet, this is very, very stylish and futuristic and very clean. You think a spaceship wouldn't be as, you know, heavy on the windows. Yeah, these are actually spaceships. Those are some massive windows. That's probably a safety hazard. Alright, is there anything this Gadgetron vendor can offer us? Just ammo. I will continue getting my ammo for free, sir. Go to Missile Cruiser. I wish I knew which ones were which so I could get the ones with the secrets first. But it looks like we are currently on a ship with a secret, so I think that's the best one to just stay on this one. Ooh, there's a secret down here. Oh, is that door locked off to us until we go through those rings? Because that would make sense. Yep. Luckily, because we have the Aqua Pack, not a threat. So, 3-ring puzzle again. Rule of 3. Very, very common feature in a lot of these early games. Is bosses would... Oh. Does the top door open? Or is that the airlock we came in? Oh, okay, that might be the door outside that we came in. Okay. Down we go. But yeah, as I was saying, rule of 3, very common. You often see 3 stages on bosses. It'll take 3 hits, like the guy who we fought in Quark Space over the lava. That was a... You know, we had to drop him off of 3 bridges. You know, just a very common theme. I think they decided on the rule of 3 because it feels like you've accomplished something without it being too repetitive, and... Okay, at least I can keep resetting the timer. So let's sprint through this place. Oh, yes, because you don't need normal fans, you need fans made out of lasers. And apparently I'm attracting mines. It's probably that extra bolt grabbing distance upgrade thing I got. It's like, oh yeah, well, it will let you pick up mines from either farther away to... Ow. Okay, I need to get really good at dodging these fan blades and these mines. Ow, I'm really bad at timing those. So now if I take one more hit, I'm dead. But yeah, you'll notice other video games use the rule of 3, like completely other genres. Zelda games, very prominent use of rule of 3. 3 temples, whatnot. Damn it, would you let me... I'm dead. But there was, you know, the forest temple, the fire temple, you know. They often... Really? I'm just going to see what happens when I hug a mine, because this is a bad run. Alright, I'm just going to let this little fan zap me. I can't waste one of my hits on the very first fan. That just is not going to help me get this done. Come on, stop wasting your time catching your boomerang wrench. The worst part is it's very hard to judge distances because those fans are glowing and shining. I think that's what some of my problem is. Ow. Okay, this is what I need to do. I need to approach the top and then just time myself through a hole rather than trying to go and get the timing straight and going one direction, but actually adjust what direction I'm going based on where the hole is. Yeah, look how much better that's working out for me. Okay. Until that point, look how much better that was working out for me. Okay, I cannot take another hit. Even at 5 health things, like, we are not... Ugh. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. How many more fans do we need? Really? And I'm dead. Damn it! Almost there. The rings are right there. But yeah, I'm almost tempted just to go do that hoverboard race, grind for the 30,000 bolts, get ourselves 8 pieces of health, so this damn puzzle and puzzles like it in the future are not as nearly as infuriating. I'm just glad those little spider dudes are stationary. If those guys were roving, we'd be in a lot more trouble than we are. They're honestly the most relaxing part of this thing, because you can actually tell depth on those guys. I say that and I'm going to hit one of them coming up, but... Whew. Getting my dodge on today. But yeah, so rule of 3, 3 switches. And those open the doors. I need to get out of this water. Oh, we got a skill point. Ah, I got through it without getting hit once. That must have been the skill point. And what do we got here? A Codebot. What the hell is a Codebot? Is it an item? It is. Codebot. Gadgets on Codebots are necessary for opening Invinc-O-Vaults. There's always one Codebot for each vault, and therefore a Codebot can only be used once. Well, I think this little guy is the what we're looking for to get into that other vault. Also, holy crap, he's actually firing the laser already. What? I was not aware that he already had the laser going. I thought that was something we had time for. See if I can get some more health. If I can get enough money for it. I should just get my taunter out. And then wasting your guys' time throwing a wrench. And of course the water is electrified, so I'm going to have to go through that again to get the gold bolt, which I passed. Yep, so I had a choice to go right or left, and of course the lasers... or you can only go one way or the other. That's another thing these old games always did, is they would challenge you like that. Alright. Ah, return to launch bay. So that's just a quick shortcut for us all the way back. Alright, well, while I still have the mentality of that swimming puzzle, I think I'm going to run it one more time to grab that gold bolt. Because, I mean, we're right here. Why not? And then now that we have the Codebot, we can head back to the robot planet and open up that Invinc-O-Vault, which must be what that thing is. So if we just stay low to the bottom of the tube, I think we did... Okay, a little bit higher than that. Oh, shit. Alright. We did a pretty good job last time of dodging these fan blades. Oh, good! It got rid of all of the spider mines? Nope, the spider mines are still here. They weren't that far in. So you know what would be really cool, since I've already done this once, and proven I've already done it once with a skill point? You could just, you know, get rid of all of the fan blades. Well, that would be nice. I mean, obviously there's got to be a power switch for them somewhere, because they're just made out of electricity. Also, what are they doing? There's no current in this tube. Like, the water is not being pushed or pulled anywhere. Like, it's literally just fans going around in circles. For no reason. Other than maybe as a security feature, because you have to leave these gaps rather than just making a single solid fan instead of 2 half fans. Because that also makes sense. Aha! This is where we had to turn. So it was before the rings. I thought it was after the rings. Get to the surface! There's our gold bolt. Really? We could have just... Does this reset the timer? If this resets the timer, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, we should have gone this way first, and we didn't have to do it again. Oh well. Whatever works. Alright, and there's our gold bolt. Alright, let's head back to the hangar. Oh, let me step on the button just in case I do something dumb. I'm so glad we have, like, this aqua pack, because, I mean, this would be terribly slow at his default swim speed. Alright. Well, we've become masters of the underwater tunnel system. Too bad we'll never ever see that underwater tunnel system ever again. And I don't even care about collecting random bolts on the ground anymore. So yeah, that's the laser ship, so we kinda have to blow that one up. I'm glad we got the gold bolt off of it before we do that, because, yeah. Unless that laser's doing something else. It looks like it's damaging the planet. I mean, you know, giant purple storms generally aren't a good thing. So let's take a quick hop over to the robot world and get that Invinc-O lock unlocked now that we have the thing. It's funny because it's like the first episode back from the go gather all the golden bolt missions thing, and we're going to go gather all the golden bolts from the other missions. And we've wasted a bunch of time doing so in this episode anyway. But I did see a lot of you guys wanting me to do a bit of completionism on this game, so, you know, might as well keep getting the golden bolts up to date so we don't have to go back to, and do too many things. Like, if I had the knowledge of where the golden bolts areas were, I wouldn't have missed them the first time through, and then I wouldn't be in this situation, so. And it looks like, other than all of the small little dogbot things, which easily turn into chickens, we actually don't have too much in this area that's going to cause us problems getting to that vault. I didn't miss you, puppy. There you go. Nice tidy little amount of money. I like how they, when you've gone through certain areas, they do replace all of the harder enemies with the weaker enemies, just to make it less annoying, or probably prevent you from grinding as much. Alright, so let's unlock the special vault. Really? That was it? I was expecting a slightly more impressive animation for that. However, the gigantic storeroom of just bolts everywhere has made this trip worth it. Holy crap, there was more than 10,000 bolts in this room. I'm going to be off camera trying to see if these bolts respawn or if they never come back. Because if all I have to do is just keep flying back to this planet, taking this, you know, very easy walk over here, and blowing up the boxes, I'm going to do just that. Because that will save me a ton of time grinding. And now that we do have the money for it, I think I'm going to go and grab the extra health from the other planet, since we're off goofing around anyway. Because that will make the last missions easier. And then I'll end up getting the Rhino anyway, so the 30,000 is not really going to be that big of a deal. I mean, oh no, I have to collect 180,000 bolts instead of 150,000. It's so ridiculous in number that the extra hour worth of the races that I'll have to do in order to accomplish that, really not going to be that big of a difference. The downside is that means I have to go back to that freaking planet. I hate this planet so much. But I think we can just get off the ship, climb up the thing, and it'll take us right to the vending machine, so it won't take that long. And it'll get us up to 8 health bars, which is going to be nice. Would have been really handy in that little swimming tunnel segment, because then I could have hit 8 things instead of, you know, 5. So please tell me this is really close to the entrance. Alright, so I need to go... Oh, okay, I go through the tunnel, and it's just there. Alright. Grabbing any extra bolts I can. Because they never hurt. It's the right way, this is the right way. Later, loser. Wait a second, is that a force field? No, okay. For some reason I thought that was a force field, but I think it was just the difference in air between the smoggy thing and the cave. Just kind of as a transition. Alright, buying the Ultra Nanotech. The world's most expensive Mountain Dew. Bam! Now that is an impressive selection of health. I actually don't want to go this way, so I think the fastest way back is just to walk back. Yeah. It literally is just right here. I don't know why I would ever have considered going the longest way. Alright, so now we have some more health, and now we can get back on track with the story, because we've gone and collected all of the sidey stuff that we missed, and so we're now actually 100% complete up until the fleet stage, so that's awesome. We have no more places to go back to, no more stuff to buy, other than the Rhino, but I'm going to consider that the last percentage in the 100%, rather than, you know... When did we have access to it? And it was teasing us. It was like 20% through the game, 25% through the game, like really early in. Alright, and so now we've already completed this ship. Where is my teleport? Oh, it's over on that panel. I think there I thought I was getting really gypped for some reason. Alright. Any other... Ooh, yeah! See, we're already back up to 10,000 bolts. Okay, so we have a tiny little ship here, so this is not the one with the hidden stuff on it. Get the Morph Array out. Oh. Okay. So let's get our quick select wheel changed up again. And let's get the disguiser out. I like how it does keep you up to date with what your status is with your little blinking light, so when you hide yourself behind a door, you can tell that you're being hidden behind a door. Or when you've lost the aggression. It's a very smooth system back in the day when they didn't really have many aggression-based aggro systems. That's not redundant at all. But like the aggression-based systems you see a lot in, you know, Assassin's Creed and, you know, games like that. Hello, open the force field so I can kill you. Thank you. Let me walk up and give you a big hug. Oh wait, it's not a hug, it's a wrench. Actually, come on, come to the laser. That's it, you dumb puppies. Good job, you dumb puppies. Oh, yeah. No. No secret robot guards? Oh, that was a pretty quick little area. Thinking this is just one of those checkpoint areas that if you haven't gone back and gotten some of these different weapons that you can't get through this set of ships. Alright, so this Dreadnought is once again not the one with the hidden area. So we can keep going along this one without fear. Alright, which way am I going? Yeah, that way. Oh, okay. I think I may just keep restarting Drek's fleet. He's got so many stacks of gigantic boxes everywhere. Oh, this is Hollow Disguise territory still. Damn it. Very dangerous Hollow Disguise territory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into each one of these rooms and wait for the doors to close and then kill them. Now they don't suspect a thing. Damn, I should have jumped over that. I didn't realize what I was doing that time. Hello. I make you wave. Now you take even longer. Hello, sir. I'm going to block your path. Nope. I guess I am not. Door close? Door close. I don't know why you would ever have these guys alternately patrolling into dark rooms where they have no sight on each other. And why you'd have 3 alarm buttons right next to each other like this. But that's what they've done. Not a very practical design from a just pure standpoint, but